courtesy of Lich.
He sends 2 people there at the same time, the range creep and the opposing mid hero. He's bragging souls.
True. What is that cosmetic on that Lich? It looks like he's wearing one of those graduation caps, but like on his neck. We gotta zoom in on that one.
Was that the one from the end of the quest line? Did he switch accounts?
He's got the shearing deposition. Is this guy a lawyer or something? That'll really take you to the bottomless pit.
Criminals to the bottomless pit. Oh man.
This is pretty badass. A frightening stillness falls, and the whispered prayers of salvation hang frozen in the air, long after the lips of the sacrificed last pass.
Man, items have flavor text too? Everything has flavor text.
Not Cloak of the Frost Lord. This
Dude,
item was not worthy of flavor
How
text.
badass are you to have a coffin on your back while you're floating? That is...
That just seems impractical, really.
Yep.
That, well, where else are you going to put those souls?
Before he dumps them in the bottomless pit?
Yeah. You need a storage for
So
them.
basically, this is his trash can. And he empties it into the dumpster.
It's actually his trash
You got
can.
Trash Man Lich on the case.
That's great. That's rich.
Man, there are Dota
That's
games.
Lich.
There are Dota games, and there are Dota games with Lich in it. I think we have hit a new height.
Lich is Lord of the Dumpster.
Is that Michelle Obama on Sumail's avatar? Like, no joke? I
So
keep wondering.
confused what you were talking about.
Is that it?
Yeah, that appears to be a Michelle Obama.
Jerax and Fly with a 2-man smoke behind the enemy mid. There was no range creep deny here, but they will perhaps go for the chicken snipe. A little bit difficult, I might say. Or they could just camp Zeus, because Zeus is not a good
Zeus?
mid laner.
Oh, what a torrent.
Down Sumail, that squishy little Zeus man, gonna take a pounding here early.
And
it's
Chicken's
all
about
set
to
up
die.
for the godly
What?
courier snipe.
Easy
But Sumail gets
first
the
blood.
first blood, doesn't matter. Fly gets the courier.
And it was all distraction, so he couldn't make it a courier.
Feed the first blood.
That's Sumail's weakness.
Yeah, look at who has the net worth lead now.
Well, you know, somebody on this team could have micro-lit. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Calm down, Lumi.
It's not too next level.
Stop being reasonable.
It's gonna be a long game, alright? The sacrifices are being revved up.
So wait, their laning decision is actually a little strange. S4 is going to be in the safe lane versus Clinks, which would have been the matchup in the top lane anyway. So looks like they were trying to.
One team was
aggro.
trying to dodge.
Yep.
The other team followed.
Tough lane for the Tide Hunter, for sure. Other side is Universe up against this Chaos Knight Dazzle dual lane. So far CK getting the CS advantage, but that's about it. They're going to set up with the Torrent. Sumail very far forward here. Still though, can they bring him down? They're going to try for it. It's only a level, it's only a 1-1 build.
Oh,
to
what
score.
a bro! Bringing him his bottle.
Courier's Eye to the rescue.
He needs it.
Oh,
Sneak
Universe,
bottle.
no time walk for 3
Oh,
seconds.
nice.
I think he rolled the high end of the damage there. Pretty wide range for the CK 30.
That minus
30-30.
armor from the CK, letting the poison do more damage, man.
Oh, that is synergy, Lumi.
Some would say a combo. Oh!
That shouldn't happen.
Imagine if you got a rune there too. You might have been able to kill both of them. This Orb of Venom Kunkka doing work. Orb of Venom, that's actually not that bad on him. You can't bottle or salve away. That's probably one of the most annoying changes. Can't salve through that anymore. Whew.
I mean, I'll take that.
Oh yeah, it's still that's the only downside about that
Yeah.
change.
Remember your clarity getting cancelled by random range creeps?
Fly trying to give the viewers an aneurysm, I think. Meanwhile, Battle Lich posting up. Look for the kill. S4, where you going, bro?
Into my coffin. Range creeps denied.
You know, we really need to bring back the dumpster, Ben.
The dumpster man.
Can we just make it a coffin?
Yeah, the coffin.
What's an underwater dumpster in preparation for this year's TI?
I don't know, but I recently learned that U.S. aircraft carriers dump like 30,000 tons of trash a day.
Into where?
My friend was telling me. Into the ocean.
Why?
But they're very strict about their paper. They won't let you waste it. Because it's a giant floating city.
Can't they just like fly it into the universe or something? Why are they dumping it into the
It's a
ocean?
boat, Lumi, not a spaceship.
Well, just send it into the freaking universe. Why are they polluting our oceans?
Huh.
Maybe it's not a very cost-effective way to dump trash, I guess.
They did the combo. The poison touch into reality rift for that sweet -1 armor. Oh wait, no, he leveled it up -3 armor.
Courier's been caught out here. Gets off us. Wow, that Courier's got some real confidence moving in. Gets tasered down by Ana. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, S4 on the run. A little extra auto attack damage from Arteezy. Gets the job done.
Into the coffin.
He's going, he's got the second point of the Frost Blast now. Crit, making sure that the coffin is fully stocked.
Wow, he actually got it right before he sacrificed, and he's almost level 4. That's some next level non-greediness right there.
Dude, Lich players should always go, you know, 1-0-2.
Yeah, maximum
Max that
souls.
sacrifice.
Top lane, no tail, about to get whacked.
Oh, Grave.
Where
Baited.
is he? Why? Has the bottle. Trying to bottle up his bro. What a friend.
Oh,
Not
can
to
they
the
get
end, though.
universe though?
No, he's too tanky. No charges left to get that heal bomb off, sadly.
What is that bottle? Is that CK's bottle?
I think so, yeah.
I like that clarity. He's like, I dare you to cancel my clarity.
He needed to drop an item on the ground to bait him to cancel. That would have been the play. And then pick it back up as the TP gets cancelled. That would be...
Would you cancel it? For a bottle?
If I could guarantee I could get the kill
What
on
if
the
it's
bottom,
90% chance?
as an offlane void, probably not.
What if it's 95% chance?
Yeah, Lumi, everyone has a number. What's your number?
100% is my number.
Anything but 100, you do know.
I'll take 99.
What about 99.99?
I'll take that. I'll take
What
that.
about 99.9?
Are we gonna count down until I say no?
Everyone has a number. That's the point. What's your number?
What is in your wallet? That is what reminded me of.
A submerged hazard propeller.
Oh, that set is pretty cool.
This is ridiculous. But cool.
I actually just got that set myself.
Bubbles not included.
It looks like he's like
Bubbles
skating.
are
Bubbles
included.
was the name of Puck in Here's a New Earth.
I'm ashamed to be in your presence.
He was called Bubble.
At least he's not.
We are in the
talking
presence of Han players, Ben.
At least he's
a
not
lot of
talking about
Han
the other
players.
game.
This game has a lot of Han players right now, by the way. Oh,
Now they're Dota players.
no. One Han player, always a Han players.
Easiest kill steal.
Kill secured. Just doing pretty well here, guys. Dual lane has been denied. He's the leader in net worth. He's setting up frags.
I mean, he got first blood, and then he got another kill, and then courier kill wasn't even a thing because his support gave him the bottle.
I just think looking further on into the game, that they're gonna have a lot of trouble dealing with these two cores, the
Yep.
Timber and the Chaos Knight. Those are very difficult to kill given their heroes.
I think Zeus in particular needs to rush Axe. Maybe not rush, but like the second item maybe.
And he just gets run at.
You said he's chilling in the back with the Lich and the coffin. That's
He's
what you
gonna
said.
be spending a lot of time in the coffin if he goes for that build, I think.
Yeah, usually we see him one mobility item.
Or like a Yoles at least, something.
Heals, Ghost, Force Staff, Blink.
Are you baller enough to get up Blink?
Nobody builds
Yeah.
Ghosts nowadays, really.
Blink away from reality.
I cannot recall an early Ghost Scepter in a long time.
Because every core nowadays just buys Diffusal Blade.
Yeah.
It just makes Ghost so
It's
ineffective.
been nerfed a lot too, right? Ghost Scepter, since like the old days when it was just super value stats.
I remember the days you could orb walk out of Ghost Scepter.
Oh yeah.
I'll be playing Silencer, pop the Ghost, and be like, bruh. Orbing away.
They're going in for kills. Is this enough? 2 heroes? Oh, 3.
Arteezy's been caught out. Quick cast bolt, 2 seconds. Decent with dust. Enough for the kill. However, Smail comes in looking for the turn. Here they get the vision on Jarix in the trees. He loops around, no TP. No escape. He did backpack the raindrops, but down he goes nonetheless.
Our
Yeah,
kid home, do you see what Crit did there? Chasing at nighttime, drop the ward in front to provide that extra bit of vision.
You don't need vision though for Zeus.
I mean, he did it anyways. I'm just saying.
Habits.
It was in between, or it was after Lightning Bolt.
I gotta
so.
tell you guys, Zai's having a bad time this game. Oh,
Yep.
3.
He's absorbing pressure, is what we call it.
Tanking them ganks.
Yeah.
Is that a role in Dota now? Shock absorber.
He's like Tinker's underwater helmet.
Taking off the pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absorbing it. Preventing it from crushing you.
So I think the best defensive item that Zeus could get this game is probably Yule Scepter, so he could dodge away from the X combos.
I think Blink might be better. Aether Blink? Like, Aether Blink it's really hard to catch him because they have no instant cast to
X?
stop him. X, but if he has Aether, he can stand very far back. I think X is generally more scary if you're a core that can't. And if you're super skilled, you can dodge out of X. Right?
If you're super skilled, okay.
EG are ranking up the kills now. They got 2 kills, 1 mid, 1 top. They blew their chrono for that, but very successfully so. And Sumail says straight Midas for me. So we're gonna have a
I like it.
very fat Zeus at this rate.
He is a man reach and a move speed.
I think this game move speed
Move
is
speed.
nice, right? It depends on how he thinks. Like if he's getting caught by the X, then it doesn't matter. But the nice thing about Midas is that getting to level 20 is very key for Zeus. Gotta get that lightning bolt talent.
If you have Nimbus.
Well, we're under the assumption that the Nimbus is a big part of dealing with Tinker, right?
Yep.
So, likely he will.
Overall thoughts on the laning stage and next steps for these team guys? Anything really surprising you? Anything that needs to happen soon?
It's about as expected. Lich teams almost always have the advantage in the early game. Lich hasn't died, so they're in a slightly favorable golden XP. I would say mostly just because of the range creeps and eyes on bottom that just screw tight over.
Yeah, I'm somewhat surprised that Sumail is doing as well as he is.
Yeah, he did get that first blood.
Yeah, and then I think Void is also doing like all right up top. So,
He's poor.
I mean, I guess he is poor for like a quote-unquote safe lane situation.
So is CK actually. CK is actually very poor. He's been running around trying to get kills. for his team.
Arteezy moving in here, but does now get revealed, and Ana starts to tank those arrows.
Nice.
No escape. Zeus
Can't run from heaven, dude.
finding you. Get in the
He
coffin.
already has bots though, Ming.
Crits continues to be a big part of these kills. 4 assists, 4 souls, and that actually 5 with the kill in that coffin. They've got a chrono soon. Do EG want to fight this tower top?
If they could get a trade for the mid tower, I think that's what they're most looking for.
Jerax
Might be
getting
looking
in
for the
there.
fly kill as well. Sumail's posting up here. X Torrent could have find Sumail as the raindrops fly. Very dangerous to walk in. So too projected is blasted by Crit.
Oh.
Now the Chain Frost look for the
Bounce.
bounces. The bounce range is there. Oh, it even gets fly. Lich with the dub. And now almost
my
the triple.
goodness.
Almost the triple.
So many people in them coffins.
Oh, and that TP out. Oh.
Skillful Lich plays. Like, not even sarcastic about that. It's actually...
Stay frosty, my friends.
Yeah.
He's going for Midas too.
Hey.
Nice.
Gotta level up. Gotta get that 150
He's
attack.
got the recipe.
Yeah.
Just about.
And Tinker doesn't spend any of his gold. He had 600 when he died in the jungle. Now he has 523.
I hope Faith, or he doesn't pull the Faith, where you get a 12-minute Midas and then proceed to go 0-8 or something after that.
Looking pretty damn good for EG. Looking to force that Game 3 decider. They are fighting for their tournament lives, their last real opportunity here before TI to get some experience under their belts, to develop any new strategies. Very important in that sense. And a cool 250k up for grabs as well here at MDL.
Just did go for move speed, in case you're curious. Found him.
Can't run from heaven.
Gotta protect that Lich.
I wonder
Scared up
if
or-
OG are gonna make any smoke plays to dodge as do so. When it comes down to it, it's always like a pretty cool thing that you could do.
I miss how clunky and awkward the Warcraft 3 Zeus was. Where he just like toddled around.
Yeah, you use the Mountain King avatar from.
Yeah, it's just like a recolored Mountain King.
Yeah.
Throw out hammers.
Yeah.
See, he's going blink first. Build, man. At least in this game.
Bruh.
If you're confident, do not get caught.
Sumail, confident.
Sure.
Oh.
Blinking away from reality rifts is like one of the most satisfying thing you could do, especially when there's like all the horses rearing up, and then you're like, nah.
No Tail only gets one illusion from his phantasm.
Got an Ect here on Universe. Ana's gonna set up. Here comes the boat. Tort. Nope. Not timed right. They make it out. No Tail chases in, but they are a little hesitant to commit this Ravage. They will find two. The Chrono's there to turn it around. Universe time walking up. Then spins around. The Earth Splitter coming through. Sumail laying in the damage. Jerax, though, on the chase. The Grave is well placed. S4 needs to get out and back to safety. Sumail has the ultimate, but no Mon right now. Needs to stay back. Stunned by the CK. Trying to control him for now. Lets the Wrath rain down. S4 falls. No Tail next. Jerax could be the third. And now it's EG running the other way straight after OG. Kunkka trying to retreat, will make it out. Torrent clips one, doesn't get Zai though. And one more time, walk nets Universe, another kill. 3 down, could be 4. Slowing down, locking down, bashing down the Tinker. They get 4, and triumphantly look for the tower now.
Zeus is destroying them right now. Oh my god.
4,200 damage that fight.
Is he the boat counter? Everyone's at full HP all the time because of boat, and then you do more through static, and then you
Well,
just kill them.
That
with
last
R?
team fight, the boat wasn't even a factor, right? They
Yeah,
threw it out. They didn't get the kill. I think that was the fight. I think
I was a little, they didn't have to fight though, right? Like they could have backed off, taken it easy.
exactly.
You know, they still committed for it. They're feeling a little desperate, it seems, on the OG side. Arteezy here. Oh, Jerax didn't get the X off.
They just need to chill and slow down the game. OG, like just have the Tinker catch back up. Like we said, like
They're
just.
playing against double Midas though. And
I mean, what is their high tempo play? Like hit buildings with Tinker? Like they can't do that, right? You need to farm over CK.
Well, you
and
have a
Tinker.
Tidehunter.
they fight around Tide.
I mean, they did last time, but it didn't matter because they missed their boat before.
Yeah, but they should have.
So they should have not missed their boat. Is what you're saying?
This is really
Ideally,
I
right,
mean, this
okay.
really seems to be the issue with Tide right now. It's been like 4 or 5 Tide games. Every game, you know, first of all, he doesn't seem to do that well in the lane. And then your team's so slow because you're so reliant on the Ravage to fight.
Can't hate the player, hate the lich.
I don't even know what you're driving at here, Ben. But
It's not his fault. His lich ruined his lane. Get your range creeps deny is GG, man.
that's the thing. Like, when is Tidehunter won a lane this tournament? Or even, like, farmed well? It's been, like, dumpstered into the jungle half the time. Late level 6s. Ravage gets used. You still lose the fight. You know, you spend all your time farming for what? This hood?
For what? For the hood.
They haven't been stacking ancients for him, and I think it is a lot of space to consume on the map with the Tide and the Tinker. But generally, like I like the way that newbie plays Tidehunter a lot. Like they push towers with the Tide a lot more than other teams do, and they force them to fight.
You're up against an Elder Titan, though. Like, how do you push into a tower?
Yeah,
Very difficult.
you gotta do something. Once Tinker gets a blink, it should be a little bit easier. Because then he can actually output a lot more damage than he is doing right now. Because they need him to rival Zeus's damage in these fights. But he's not currently, because he's dying. But he's very close. He's 50 gold.
They're ganking S4. They've got a mission. TI3 champion getting locked down and dealt with.
Gonna take him his vengeance.
This is a big chunk of economic damage.
Oh, I just realized you can't do the Ags Chainfrost Prison anymore at the Ancients.
At the entrance.
Because they actually take damage now from
That's true.
But if you
Nerfed.
infinite stack them with Kunkka, maybe they'll have enough HP.
No. You need to like stack 4 Chain Frost there or something, and then have some unsuspecting guy to be sent to the pits.
It's looking pretty clinical from EG right now. They were ahead in game 1, but not like this. Now they're well on their way to shoving OG into that bottomless pit. We'd have a game 3 on our hands at that point. I don't think we had any yesterday, right? It was all 2-0s, I believe.
Yeah, it's looking pretty easy for them. I think he has Armlet, but max HP versus Zeus.
Oh, it's Nimbus time. Almost.
Well, Pulsu Mailback, a very big kill here, bottom.
700 gold. Dang.
The gold swing for that one kill was 1800. It's a hefty chunk of change. As EG look to fight, Ana jumping in. Arteezy's into the trees. He's got the Aegis still with the Solar Crest. Chunks flying out. Can't finish him off. Chain Frost was committed. OG have to back away from the fearsome Lich and his band of brothers. Universe Time walks off the damage. Tentacles still fighting him in the trees, but he's healthy. He can withstand it. As I stay alive, needs to get up to stomp. The bolt comes through, interrupting that animation. Simultaneously, Universe trying to lock onto a target. The Grave is on point again. Unable to kill off S4. Universe needs a bash now. You know, Tell with that TP out. 3 hits. No bash. See ya.
They only got 1 hero out of that?
Nice clean fight.
Huh. Yeah, very nice clean fight from OG.
Great Dazzle play. Got off 2 huge Graves there.
I feel like EG was robbed there. They should have got at least like
3 kills.
Yeah, everyone was so low. But good discipline to go back because Zeus was responding, and
once they get Nimbus, these fights are going to be a lot harder for them.
yeah.
I think they're actually going to get crushed.
Like there's no good hero for OG to actually kill the Nimbus. Unless you just send all your CK illusions in. I guess that's probably the most reliable way. But then Zeus could just, you know, arc and clear your illusions very quickly as well.
Heading late game, you guys favor EG, like just with that Nimbus power spike, or
Yep.
do you think at some point OG has an answer for it?
They're also just very far ahead in farm. It's hard to contest with this big level of discrepancy.
There's the bash. 1 second stun from No Town, not what the doctor ordered for him. Quickly brought down.
And they have 2 Midases too. So,
yep.
Which is very close to those. So this makes Tinker's life very hard. Normally you can do like rearm instantly, but because of Atos, you rearm and you still can't move and then you just die. So they are already preparing for worst case scenario of Tinker being a problem.
It's just one of your it's also a very long range item that could follow up to like a Zeus giving vision. And then you could quickly root.
Yep. Maybe they can do some X plays with Tinker. I think that might be the next way for them to try and
that right now.
bait out team fights. Yeah.
It's pretty healthy though, as the double bracers. So.
Anybody working on Yos? Is ET working on Yos?
No. ET might go for it though, I would say, but
No, he's headed pipe.
yeah. Well, he has it on quick buy, but after seeing what they're doing, he might switch. But pipe is way better than trying to actually push high ground, which Clinks could definitely do at this point.
Ana being a nuisance, but Arteezy's just gonna bypass. Gets onto the tower here. Strafe committed already. Tinker into the trees on. Blinking forward, looking for Universe, but does fade now with the Shadow Blade. We'll be able to successfully retreat. Still though, OG always doing something with these illusion heroes.
On top.
This is G Dota.
Is Fountain Jurex's new home?
So say Mama, eh?
It's not bad. If only he had a GPM talent.
Nice safe harbor for him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They aren't going to win without a fat Tinker though, so I think this is the right for them at this moment. Until they get a...
This game is going to be real boring for Jared.
See, Elder Titan switch to yield, man. What I tell you? He sees his cheese and he's like, nah, through with this.
Alright, Jarex has left the fountain. 10 confirmed. He's doing things, and so for OG, they're going to find Zai up top. Let's take down to them. Here comes Crit, though, with backstep, as the stick charge is still not quite enough mana for that devastating Chain Frost as No-Tail surges in. The Frost Armor protects them. No-Tail gets controlled. Grave, timely once again. Sumail almost dead. He's got the Blink coming soon, though. Can get away. The Ags is online. Say hello to the Nimbus. And Shrining up.
Almost got Zeus there. Okay, yeah, Nimbus is up.
Good Frost Armor play. Protecting ally. There goes Light of Heaven again. One of the less appreciated aspect of Nimbus is you could use it to split push as well. Just dump that in a quick wave. Make sure there's no hero there, and some lightning bolts gonna go to work.
And he's almost level 20. Not almost. 3 levels, but it's still
It's
pretty
got
close.
minded, so he's fine.
Yeah. Going for a split onto both with the Nimbus.
That deeps.
That was fast.
That's a power combo right there.
Sales ping ETs, I walk up my Nimbus. I can farm.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's looking still like map control goes the EG way. There are the X shenanigans, but as you mentioned, the Yule Scepter is coming from Zai at some point. I wonder if we'll see anyone else pick one up. I'm under construction here. More light for each. Got to stick with the theme. Got now some building demolition available as Artees will complete the Desolator to go with that Solar Crest. So obviously, Dazzle's still a pretty good tool to deal with this minus armor, but structures will drop more quickly.
Dang, Frostblast cooldown.
That's the first time I've ever seen that being taken. Instead of the cast range.
4-second Frostblast, pretty good.
This is a Battle Lich. He's got an Atos.
Yeah, he does have a lot of mana. Normally, if you go to Frostblast cooldown, you run out of mana too
Exactly.
quickly. But if you have Atos,
Frostblast is very expensive move.
that never feels good as a CK when you have to use Phantasm to push out lanes. But it's kind of gotten to that point where he's just died so much that there's not really that many other options for him. He probably needs a Diffusal Blade, actually, pretty soon to deal with the Frost Armor. Frost Armor against illusions is very hard to deal with.
What do you think about his blink choice?
Blink, I think, is very good on Chaos Knight. You Reality Ref, you blink, and you just kill someone. But at the same time, they are probably too tanky to get bursted out. Normally, you see like 3 CK illusions, you're scared for your life. This game, not so much.
I think blink it, like, based on the application that you said, it's better as like a 4th item or something like that once you have the damage.
But he also needs a split push. It helps a split push, right? Because he can't farm out wave safely. Klings can find him, Shadow Blade on Face's Wolf can find him, and a Nimbus Cloud can also stop from TPing. So he needs to be able to just be able to farm out waves. Sumail could be in a little bit of trouble there. They have an Observer Ward behind to see that no one is behind them. The blink plays right here.
Easy blink push.
Jumping in, they do get up the quick gush. Now Sumail controlled, pulled back into the Reality Rift. Let's
Drop
down the
Nimbus.
ult. Almost kills off Fly just with that.
Arteezy could go for a sneak play on Fly, but it would be risky.
He's about to get his Yule Scepter, though, so they're going to soon have a solution here. Especially for those X plays. S4 unloads with the Ravage. Doesn't really do much, though. There's no follow-up for this. They will time walk away. Crypt wants to take this fight as he moves in. X now coming out. Universe has to stick around whether he likes it or not. Gets stunned, gets controlled. Anchor Smash, missiles. Slow down
that
for
clap.
now, but the stop is going to get him back to safety until Ana comes in from the side. Cuts him off at the pass, and OG will grab 2 core kills. Outmaneuvering EG here.
Tinker with Arcane Rune is one of the best feelings. You can cast so many spells. How much damage does he do?
Casual 3.7k.
Casual.
More than Zeus.
Might get more. They found Zai behind the tower. Chain Frost ineffective. OG are surging now. What was once over a 10k gold lead is tipping dangerously close to 5. Towers are dropping. Bottom tier 1 grab S4. And the mid tower threatened by the rest of the OG squad.
As long as EG could hold on to Zeus and a couple of other heroes, I think high ground might be somewhat difficult for OG. So,
Well, Yule's #1 is 500 gold away.
They just need to get really big on CK. I think if they get really big on CK, they can't control the Tinker, and that Tinker will actually do most of the damage. Because Tinker's already #1 in net worth. He's going to be getting his farm, but the problem is he might not actually be able to do damage in team fights if they're all hunting for him with the Atos, the Yules, the Nimbus, like all of this stuff that Tinker doesn't want to deal with. He just wants to be able to just pew from the back and CK. Yeah, if he dies, but Ana, as long as he gets like the 4-man rockets and the 3-man lasers, he's all good.
Radiant Scan will find Universe farming here up the hill. Not sure OG are going to make a move those. They've got over half the squad chilling at the base. Jarek's just making this his new home.
Roshan is up very soon, and are OG strong enough to contest it? I don't think so.
Depends on if the Tinker could get there safely and put down layers of March. I think that might make things very difficult
It's
for each.
really hard for him to get there safely, though. Like, where do you actually stand?
I mean, he has X, right? So
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. And they still have no Yules yet. Elder Titan has swapped
No,
back.
they have one on the Zeus now.
Zeus has
Oh, he
one.
does? Okay.
He actually had an opportunity here up top for the Tinker, but didn't get it off in time.
It's still risky, though, because of Grave.
We'll continue to...
Do you preemptively grave him before he even goes out? Oh wait, another pick.
Oh, they are going to make their move now. Sumail trying to keep himself alive. Yule's into a blink out, and now Zai looking for the turnaround. Good sleep.
Oh.
The nuke damage on no tail, no chance. Ana down 2.
Dude, what a play.
AG's bring the trap.
This is one of the downsides of Chaos Knight's build, though. He only goes to 3-point and stun. That's the thing he maxes last.
Yeah.
So he rolled 1 second. If he rolls 3 seconds, he wouldn't have been able to blink afterwards.
Isn't that the exact same thing we've seen the other day?
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit unlucky, 33% chance, but with level 40, you get minimum 2 seconds. So that might not have been that big a deal, but the potential to roll up to 4.
I mean, you're casting with 99.9% Lumi, you know? 33% chance.
Chaos Knight is not
That's
the
a
hero
lot.
for you, Lumi.
I mean,
That's a lot.
I think perhaps you don't put that last point into your crit, right? Just put that into a guarantee.
Oh,
seconds
I
against
definitely,
him.
I would definitely agree with you. I think having the stun is integral, but he probably prioritizes maybe being able to burst people down with a reality rift combo.
Or just the way that he's playing the split push, the crit helps the illusion more. And
Yeah. But it did hurt him that time. He also took 10 strength, so yeah, he's just going for maximum damage on his reality rift illusions, or sorry, his phantasm illusions. Well, Roche is up now. Both teams know. However, I would say EJ have by far the upper edge in the team fight around the Roche bit.
what is the range of reality rift like pulling your illusions?
I forget the search distance, but it's
Is it like absurdly high?
No,
'Cause
it's not
illusions-
absurdly high. It's like I think around 1500 or something like that.
That's
I'll
pretty
double
high.
check. It's pretty high, but it's not like
It's not global. It's not.
No.
EG are on the smoke. They want a piece of the Roche. Might be trying to set up some wards here first, because OG do have decent vision. Arteezy moves in. He's got a BKB, Solar Crest, as well as the Desolator, so this Roche will drop fast. OG got to get there soon, and they need a Dream Ravage if they want to hope at contesting, but they will not try. They will shove in these side lanes. They will give up the Aegis. EG
1375.
will be in control here.
What a odd value to choose. 1370.
Would you say it's chaotic?
No,
It should
chaotic
random-
would be as if it was random value.
Randomly. Yeah, sometimes it pulls further, sometimes they could
Sometimes
be next
it's
to
one
you.
range.
Yeah, it could be next to you, it's like doesn't pull.
That would be cool. Not for the Chaos Knight player, but...
Okay, now he's level 20, 0.5 plus Lightning Bolt mini stun, Nimbus Cloud. Very tough to deal with.
Yeah, once you have that and Octarine, you could pretty much chain stun a person by yourself as Zeus, which is absurd.
Is under attack.
Yeah, that might actually be toned down at some point. Yeah, like Nimbus and then Bolt and then Nimbus.
Well, I mean, it's a very expensive build, right? If
Is
you
it?
factor in the Octarine.
Even without Octarine, I still think it's a lot of stun for a hero that outputs insane amounts of damage.
Yeah.
Not that I think anyone's crying for a Zeus nerf.
Well, you're certainly not.
Nimbus was awful before though.
I don't even remember what it did because I never got it.
It was, I think, like the lightning bolt base cooldown was way longer. The duration was 45 seconds. And I think that's it. And it's also he didn't have the talent at 20. He had a-
Arteezy has walked in, but trap here. It's only the 2-second stun though from Dota, not enough. Arteezy able to get away. He does have a BKB in case he's in trouble, and he'll pop it now. The chrono committed. It will find no tail. Not a whole lot else. That's for on the other side of this waiting for the time for this Ravage. Rex stays alive. Pipe comes through. Still, everybody pretty healthy. They have lost the Tinker though. They've put it back away. OG lacking the key source of damage. Now, the Kunkka dropped and they're on the run. S4 next on the list. He's gonna hold that Ravage and probably that Nimbus cuts it off on the retreat.
Was the Nimbus used earlier? I was surprised it wasn't used in conjunction with.
No, that was at least in that fight the only use.
Well, they thought the CK was just gonna die straight up inside the Chronosphere.
It's kind of scary when they can have such a good fight, and Sumail didn't even really do much there. Like his damage is piddling compared to the rest of the team. For a Zeus,
He ulted.
Yeah.
As a Nimbus.
piddling Lumi, piddling.
Radiant's middle
He's the
tower
best hero to
is
get that
under
Glimmer
attack.
Cake quest. You Glimmer Cake yourself in the new Zeus ult. Easiest. 3-star. In case you have trouble getting that quest.
Thanks, Ben.
No problem.
You should just get on Lich.
What is
Glimmer,
this getting?
Cast your ult and then you just get it in one go.
He's also going for a Yules. They really don't like this Tinker.
I mean, that's your pretty much the guarantee way to do it, right?
Elder Titan went back for the pipe instead.
Yeah, I thought ET would go for Yules and then Lich would go for Pipe. But it will be the opposite way around. 120 GPM or 150 damage?
120 GPM, please.
Yeah.
This game
I
could
want to see
drag
the
out.
fattest Lich I've ever seen.
Ooh, Faces Boy went for GPM.
You know, my first game with Pyrian Flax was him playing Lich and kill stealing me all game.
Yeah, it wasn't like, isn't that his favorite hero or something? Lich, or used to be his
He
favorite
would
hero?
enjoy a brainless hero like that. That's very Ted. He didn't understand what he was doing wrong either. I think we were Void and Lich actually. Come to think of it.
Do you think Tinker takes magic resistance here or cast range? On a 20. I personally think magic resistance, but I want to know what you guys think.
It feels like it's one of those things that if he gets caught, no amount of magic resist will help him.
Yeah.
You know, I used to think that, and then I saw OP's build, where he goes for the health, and the armor, and the magic resistance, and he...
Everything adds up.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
once you get Bloodstone, you're actually, in Ags, you actually have a lot of HP, so...
What about having X in play? Right? Having X in play, you want to stay further away from those Yules?
Yeah,
The cast range might help there.
I think X is mostly for things like this, when there's not actual fights going down. I think they have problems winning the fights. So I think they need more talents and items to help them win those team fights that they are getting crushed in right now.
Okay.
What is the end game for OG here?
Stall.
Just stall for what?
Stall until chaos gets really big.
DK is
Stall
not
all the
hitting
way.
creeps. He's fifth
That
on that.
passive gold, man.
He almost has that GPM talent.
120.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stalling for the GPM talent then.
Give him untold knowledge.
Yeah, I actually do think you give him to him. Oh, he almost has Diffusal. Once you have Diffusal, it's a big damage increase because anti-ice armor. Well, weight 9 armor right there.
The Tinker Police are starting to mobilize, arm up. Holy G Squad is constantly trying to hunt on our map. He is a wanted man.
Holy G squad? What does that even mean?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What? The anti-Tinker Squad.
I heard something else.
Holy G?
That's what I heard.
Did I say that, Ben?
I don't remember. I know you did say anti-squad.
Yeah, and then you said it afterwards. Twitch chat. Please.
I said they're trying to arm up. I don't remember exactly what words I used.
Also a sign of a top tier play-by-play caster.
Just say things. That's all you gotta do. Anybody can do the job.
RTZ getting the vision on Jerax. He's
Three
got
Three
it.
shot.
Top
Oh
tower
yeah.
is under attack.
Silverage now in Faces Void. It's actually really good versus Tinker because I think the break on him is you can't do that much.
Isn't that kind of like, if you get close enough to break him, you're gonna just kill him anyways?
Maybe, but what if he had all these talents? And what if he goes for magic resistance talents? Then maybe you can't kill him.
Yeah.
Here comes the team fight. No tail gonna be KP, gets off his ultimate, pulling back in more. There's the Chronosphere though, locking him in position, dealing with S4, they'll take him out, and now they turn back for big Chaos Knight Daddy, and down he goes as well. The Knight has fallen, and EG are on the rampage here. OG. They did get the Zeus kill, but still feels like they struggle to take these fights.
That's
No tail
worth
could be
it,
next. Oh, maybe this is a beautiful bait. RTZ, he's overplayed his hand onto there with the finish. OG.
Wait, is
Quickly storming back into this fight. Does Ana go for more? Does he dare?
As long as they kill the Zeus and start a fight, they have a pretty good shot at winning the fight, no matter how far network they're behind, I think.
Does Zeus need like a BKB here? Are we at that point?
I think
No,
it's more just position.
Yeah, he's stay super far back. Like, you can Wrath and Nimbus, and if you die, I still think you'll be okay.
Ah, the Nimbus trap hath been sprung. They found Ana, and the insta-bloodstone denied. Nobody escapes the Nimbus.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Jarex is getting away here either. He gets off a nice torrent, but Universe on the case, make it 4. The anti-Tinker ward, you know, even when Tinker sees it, it still shuts him down.
It's just pretty much CK and Tide that could just get to the Zeus, right? Kunkka's unreliable. As soon as Sumo gets X, he's gonna just self-heals. Or he'll time it properly and self-heals.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he is going BKB on the Zeus. Wants that magic community for the Ravage, the Chaos Stone.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Silver it's not even that useful here. Or to disable passives. Like, Tidehunter dies super easily.
They haven't really had trouble killing
Yeah.
us 4.
I'm a little surprised he didn't go for Silver Edge, though, over, like, BKB, let's say,
For the Zeus,
on the universe.
he did get Silver Edge.
No,
No,
I'm surprised
yeah,
he went for
Silver
Silver
Edge
Edge over
is-
BKB.
Oh,
It's
okay.
questionable.
But, could be cool, anti-Tinker.
I was worried I was hallucinating here, you know?
Maybe
Can't even remember what I'm saying, now all of a sudden I'm hearing opposites. What's going on?
Yeah, this lead's pretty hard to throw.
Would you call it unthrowable?
Nah, Sumail can die like 3 times.
Insurmountable?
RTZ, can, like, they can also just, like, chain feed. That happens way more often than I'd like to think. Or they could, like, for some inexplicable reason, not go for Rush when it's up.
Sumail, fearless Zeus. Solo ganking 4 heroes. Go back down.
I think the movement speed talent really pays off once you like reach the late game on Zeus. Cause that's where the mono region isn't as necessary, and you get to.
Yeah, after you get Bloodstone,
Yeah.
you pretty much have no mana issues. Static damage or cast range.
Cast range.
But Sumail.
I mean, static field damage is really nice against like high HP heroes, right? So
Cast
cast
Knight,
range,
yeah.
So that's the only consideration, but cast range is.
Oh, they found him. Ana, you can't escape the Chain Frost. Gets locked down. The Nimbus is there. Easy kill. No Bloodstone deny available.
He doesn't have buyback. This is
Could be it.
almost certainly a T3.
Get the deny off. But nonetheless, EG can threaten high ground here. RTZ looking for a creep to eat. Tasty Centaur is his treat. And now they go.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Ooh,
is under
actually
attack.
splitting. No tail. Is he gonna commit Phantasm with it? He does. He
Okay.
gets a split.
Okay.
Alright, but crits on the case.
But the frost armor.
Frost
though.
armor too strong. They try to keep the Rax momentum going. EG looking for the game 2 that can force a game 3. They'll take the whole lane down. Now they take it out. They drop the chrono, but bait it out. OG now on the hunt. They've got an opening here. Can they catch anybody? S4 lumbering in. Doesn't have to blink for some time. Sumail gets him with a quick bolt. Then he blinks away. And OG continue pursuit. They get the gush off on University. Time walks it off. Big committed chase from him. Another blink. Now he says, I'll go for this instead. But Sumail also on the run. I'm just trying to hunt him down. Can't quite stay locked in. We'll end up getting out. So EG, you get that first lane of Rax. Meanwhile, Frost armor too strong.
And burst the tower.
Yeah. Now Roshan's up. EG can get with ease once Chrono's up. So OG still have what, a minute without Chrono? Can they do anything with this?
They have no phantasm. Like, they can't really break the base. They're not actively killing Roshi. But I don't think they can do anything.
But they need to do something. That pressure is there.
I know. There's a Lich with a Midas. And the GPM talent, he's just farming.
And a coffin that he has.
He's more farm than the top. Just want to point that out.
He's more farming than CK too.
Oh god. Chaos Knight has been very underwhelmed for this tournament.
Gotta show off those immortals though.
Does he even have it?
Yeah. Where's he? He has a golden.
Good Torrent here to start the party. The Pulp Rabbit comes through, locking down Sumail. They're going to deal with the Zeus early. He's out of the fight for a full minute. He can buy back, though. Tail tanking that Chain Frost, forced to run. Fear in the bottomless pit. S4 sticks around, meanwhile. Looking for the opening. Universe comes back in, and Arteezy gets to work. Heavy physical damage being pumped out. He wants this follow-up kill chase onto Jarex again. 3-shot him, basically. Beats him down into submission, and now Ana needs to get the hell away. Barely able to escape the wrath of the staple gun. He will retreat, but they lose 3. They blow the Ravage, and they're going to lose this Roche too, it seems. Another split-pushing Phantasm forced out from No-Tail. Disappointing stuff for OG.
Now he rolls high.
I wonder if he should have just got Manta if he's going to play like this.
Still need to win team fights, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, in hindsight, maybe Diffusal Manta would have been better, but he thought he needed BKB versus their heavy magic lineup, and I don't blame him for it. They wanted to win team fights, that's the thing. Like, you always want to win team fights, and if you split push, you're just delaying the inevitable of just losing a team fight and then losing the game.
So down by
28.
29k, 28k.
It ain't looking great. 35k experience.
Also, Lich is just mega farmed. He went Atos, Pipe, and Lotus.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He got that gold per minute talent.
Yeah.
He's got the Midas value.
Oh, well, the more successful Lich games that we've seen. Has not died yet this game. That's very impressive. The only hero in this game was 0 deaths.
What?
Yeah.
What is this 25 talent apart from the Scotty Frost?
The 35 Frost Armor, Structure Armor.
That's
The god,
the one you get, right?
the godliest anti-base race talent in the game.
you just that's OP against what CK is trying to do.
Is he even gonna get any towers though?
Maybe. It would be really funny to see a Lich just like plinking away this CK. That's BKB trying to run but can't because of the 25 talent.
Sumail did take cast range, by the way.
Nice.
So the Tinker.
It's just like his numbers on his offensive talents are so low. 75 cast range is tiny. 4% spell amp is also tiny.
Yeah, the lifesteal is, like, you compare that to the Quap lifesteal, it's
Yeah.
ugly. They'll commence their siege here. Arteezy out of mana, low on health, but those managed to force out that glyph. They gotta force their way through quite a bit of March spam, but Arteezy is equipped to try and do it, though. He's got to do it with this laser. Gets forced back again.
He just used cheese.
And then half his history's gone.
Yeah.
They don't have a whole lot of sustain here.
They have to do it preemptively with Pipe.
I mean, he just gets blinded regardless, so I don't know.
He can get Lotus. He could BKB Siege. I don't... Do you BKB Siege here? I think it's fine. He has Aegis, but the problem with Clinks is if you die with Aegis, you don't have your Death Pact.
Well, they can farm. There's still room to grow here for... Oh, Ana. Hello.
Oh.
Nimbus.
Dude, look at the solo. Solo
Oh, he
Chisa.
barely got off the
I
boat.
mean, this is why Zeus is such a good counter to
Down
Tinker.
to 3 charges.
You know
At
what
this
he
point,
is?
the Zeus seems like he just craps on the Tinker. Even though Tinker's technically had a net worth.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It doesn't matter. The Bolt's mini stun is just terrifying to play against. If you can't rearm, you're just dead.
What would the nerf to this be? Your Nimbus bolts don't mini stun? That'd be a big nerf.
That would be a huge...
I would say they could make it like... The thing is, it's almost a no-brainer versus the arc lightning damage right now if you get Ags.
No Tail jumping in. He gets a good stun here on Universe. Can he burst him with the BKB? No, Universe time walks it up. Now No Tail has to retreat, reset. And meanwhile, Arteezy caving in this base. They get a Chronosphere off on No Tail. Try to lock him in position for now. The Earth Splitter coming through. Does get gripped up again. Nice play by Fly. But look at Arteezy just chewing through these buildings. Nobody can stop the little Bone Man. This shamble of skeleton is far too much to withstand. And OG are being cast into the bottomless pit. They'll have to claw their way back out now. 41,000, 42,000 gold down. They are not climbing out of this one. Those walls of the pit are slippery, and it's a fraught with ice kind of path. They gotta move their way through. The mini stuns continue. Jarek's forced back on his heels. Sumail still alive for now. As the Bloodstone Knight, if needed. Universe to the rescue, or trying to be anyway, as the fish swims in. We'll take a dive underwater.
Dude, as OG's trying to climb out that pit, the Lich just dumps more bodies, like, and then they just fall down further.
Arteezy still is Aegis. Like, the whole fight, they were just ignoring him and trying to kill everyone else. They couldn't even get those other kills.
I just want to see what Lich gets at 25.
It's the first time I think I've seen a level 25 Lich in a professional game.
Dude, he's almost 6 slotted. He has Shiva's guard completed.
Very thematically appropriate.
Dude, Frost Blast, Discati slow, Ice Armor slow, Chain Frost, and Shiva's. You're not moving. You're not getting out of the pit.
No matter how much attack speed slow, you get the minimum's 100, so you are moving. Just very slowly. As slow as LD joining the lobby today.
Hey, I beat you in.
No, dude, we're both waiting for you.
Not today. I was
Oh, right,
there
that was
first.
yesterday. That was yesterday.
You can't even get your day straight, Lumi. You're just making things up that I didn't even say.
Few things I get properly.
Few things I get properly. Were you the one who was cooking in the kitchen earlier? There was a little like nasty pan of like eggs or I don't know, noodles or something. Was that you?
Yes, that was me.
You gotta wash your dishes, Lumi.
I
See,
will.
That's why you're slipping
sorry.
here.
Sorry.
Okay, he's 25. He got the Frost Armor. That's anticlimactic.
No, that's the right one, dude.
It is the right one, but it's still anticlimactic.
They're here to win. They're not here to entertain you.
Yeah, I've been entertained by
I wanted to see how much throw they had in them at this point when they're 40,000 up.
See, they're not even using their original EG courier. You know what that one's name? It's named Throw. That's how little throw they have. They're done with that.
When was the last time whendideggthrowlast.com was updated?
I don't think it's... That site is dead. I don't think you could...
It doesn't exist anymore?
I don't think so.
I remember there was a period where it was being updated like every week.
Yeah.
Maybe every 2 weeks at most. Was
What
Cyborg Matt the brains?
Yeah, I think he was. And he also owned a site called like Dota 2 GIF. Where like...
What happened to that?
I don't know. Cyborg Matt.
Time for the final push. Perhaps. Here doesn't buy that.
Is it GIF or GIF, Ben? What do you think?
IDC.
I think it's actually GIF.
Did you seriously just say IDC to abbreviate your thoughts?
Yes.
It took my brain more time to figure out what you're saying.
It's more efficient if you think
No, it's
about
less
it.
efficient because you can get the words out faster than it takes people time to interpret them.
That's your...
Overall time is wasted.
Maybe I just want to switch the subject.
Well, then you should have ignored me.
That's not switching subject.
Oh, here comes the Chrono. Universe. Arteezy. Getting up on S4. He's got the pipe. He's got the Greaves. He's got the Ravage. Can he make a play? He tries to move in. Arteezy's almost dead. Has to scurry back. The Nimbus, though, pursues them to the ends of the earth. S4 on the run. No Tail. Where's my team? He says, and the team comes in the form of a watermelon that explodes all over EG, but they gobble it up. They chase forward for more. Now looking for the bashes here on Mr. Fly. They swing back for Ana. They look to lock him down. 3 have fallen. Ana will salvage this, gets that void kill, but Sumail, time for a little well diving. He's about to get a fresh Nimbus. Won't even get to cast it. Lich got Ana.
100% win rate.
Lich was played well. Though.
Yeah.
He